Gentlemen, let me ask you a question. Do you often save most of your drinking water for the evening, thinking it will help your body rest, cleanse, or even protect your health overnight? The truth is, this habit may be silently working against you. After the age of 61, of the biggest mistakes I see in men is drinking too much water late at night. It sounds harmless, but the reality is very different. Instead of supporting your body, it thickens your blood during the day, forces your bladder to wake you up at night, and weakens the very circulation that gives you strength and confidence. The good news is, with a small change in timing, you can experience deeper sleep, steadier energy, and stronger performance without spending a cent. So let me ask you, do you also drink most of your water at night? If yes, type the number 1 in the comments right now. If not, hit the like button to show me you are one of the few who have avoided this mistake. My name is Dr. Laura Bennett, and I am a urologist with more than 20 years of experience helping men protect their vitality, circulation, and confidence after the age of 60. Over the decades, I have met hundreds of patients who believed their fading energy, restless nights, and weaker performance were simply the natural cost of aging. Yet time after time, I discovered that it was not age itself, but small daily habits, especially the way they drank water, that slowly undermined their health. The body after 60 does not process hydration the same way it did at 40. Kidneys become less efficient blood vessels, less elastic, and sleep more fragile. When you overload your system with water at night, your circulation has already spent the entire day under pressure from low hydration, only to be shocked by a sudden flood right when your body should be winding down. The result is thicker blood during the day, more trips to the bathroom at night, and disrupted recovery of hormones like testosterone that are critical for strength and intimacy. This is why I call evening overhydration the hidden enemy of male vitality. It is not just about comfort, it is about the silent erosion of your body's ability to rest, repair, and perform. One of the most common mistakes I see is men who drink very little water throughout the day, then try to catch up by pouring glass after glass in the evening. They believe this balances hydration, but in reality, it sets their body up for failure. During the day, blood stays thicker, the heart works harder, and circulation is weaker. By night, when the body should be preparing for deep rest, the bladder is overloaded and sends urgent signals that break sleep again and again. I remember a patient named Thomas, age 67, who insisted on drinking nearly a liter of water right after dinner because he thought it would cleanse his system. He came to me exhausted, frustrated, and convinced something was wrong with his hormones. In truth, the problem was his timing. He woke 3 or 4 times each night to urinate, never reached restorative sleep, and began each morning drained of energy. Once we changed his hydration pattern, his nights became quiet, his mornings stronger, and his mood lifted within just a few weeks. Many men do not realize how destructive this cycle can be. Fatigue, slower recovery, even unreliable performance in the bedroom often come back to this single error. So let me ask you directly, have you ever noticed yourself waking multiple times because of late-night drinking habits? If yes, type the number 2 in the comments. If you have never experienced this, press like, so I know you are one of the few escaping this trap. To understand why evening overhydration is so damaging, picture your body as a river system. In the daytime, when you drink too little, it is as if the river has dried up, leaving the current weak and sluggish. Then suddenly at night, you open the floodgates and release a torrent of water. Instead of nourishing the land that flood erodes, the banks, disturbs the balance, and leaves the system unstable. Your circulation works the same way. When blood volume is low during the day, your tissues receive less oxygen and nutrients. By evening, a sudden overload of water forces the kidneys and bladder to work overtime, just when your body needs peace. Research has shown that men over 60 who load most of their water at night are twice as likely to suffer from nocturia, the medical term for waking multiple times to urinate. These interruptions cut short the deep stages of sleep where testosterone is produced. Lower testosterone means less energy, slower muscle repair, weaker erections, and a reduced drive for intimacy. The cycle repeats daily, leaving many men to assume age is the cause when it is not. Your body after 60 is less forgiving, and mistakes that once went unnoticed now appear as fatigue, cloudy thinking, and fading confidence. So let me ask you, do you agree that drinking water is not just about how much, but when you drink it? If yes, type the number 3 in the comments. If you are still unsure, press like and keep listening as I show you the solutions. The good news is that correcting this mistake does not require complicated routines or expensive supplements. It starts with small actions you can begin tomorrow morning. The first step is to give your body what it truly needs after a night of fasting. Within 20 minutes of waking, drink 1 full glass of water, about 10 to 12 ounces. This resets your circulation, restores lost fluids, and gives your system the foundation it has been missing all night. Through the morning and afternoon, keep a steady rhythm of hydration. A half glass every hour is enough to maintain pressure in your bloodstream without overwhelming your bladder. By the time evening arrives, your body is already balanced, and you will not feel the urge to drink several cups before bed. One of my patients, Robert, age 65, made this adjustment after years of fatigue and poor sleep. He stopped saving his water for nighttime and instead spread it evenly throughout the day. Within 1 week, he reported that he slept through the night without interruptions. His wife told me he woke up with more energy, clearer focus, and even stronger morning performance. That is the power of small changes. So let me challenge you. Tomorrow morning, will you start your day with water instead of ending it with a flood? If yes, type the number 4 in the comments right now. If you are not ready to change, yet press like and keep watching, because the long-term system I am about to show you can transform more than just your nights. Short-term fixes create quick relief, but lasting vitality after 60 comes from building a system. Hydration is the foundation, yet it multiplies in power when combined with nutrition, movement, sleep, and stress control. Let me explain. Nutrition is the first partner. Foods like spinach, beets, and berries keep your arteries flexible and boost nitric oxide, the molecule that helps blood vessels relax and expand. When you are properly hydrated, these nutrients travel smoothly through your bloodstream and reach the tissues that matter most. The second partner is exercise. Even a 20-minute evening walk increases circulation to the lower body and strengthens the cardiovascular system. But if you are dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker, your heart strains, and your muscles fatigue too quickly. Hydration allows exercise to deliver its full benefit. The third pillar is sleep. Most testosterone is produced during the deepest stages of rest. If you overload on water before bed, you break those cycles with bathroom trips and lose the very hormone your body depends on for recovery and desire. Balanced hydration through the day protects deep rest and steady hormone production. The fourth pillar is stress. When you are dehydrated, cortisol rises, directly opposing testosterone. Over time, this imbalance drains energy and weakens drive. Proper hydration lowers cortisol and preserves your natural rhythm. I think of one patient, David, who at 70 believed his best years were behind him. He combined steady hydration with more vegetables, daily walking, and a strict cutoff for fluids after dinner. Within 3 months, he was sleeping through the night, enjoying renewed intimacy with his wife, and telling me he felt 10 years younger. This is the strength of synergy. One habit alone makes a difference, but when hydration works alongside food, movement, rest, and calm, your body thrives. We have covered a lot, so let us bring it all together. The biggest evening mistake men make after 60 is drinking most of their water too late. It thickens your blood during the day, robs you of circulation when you need it, interrupts your sleep at night, and weakens the hormones that power your strength and confidence. The solution is simple but powerful. Start your morning with a full glass sip steadily throughout the day and set a clear cutoff before bedtime. Support this habit with nourishing foods, light exercise, restorative sleep, and calm breathing, and you create a system that builds lasting vitality. I want you to remember this. Your body is mostly water. An erection energy and even focus are hydraulic events dependent on healthy blood flow. By changing when you drink, you can change how you feel. I have seen men in their 60s and 70s regain energy, restore intimacy, and wake up with a sense of confidence they thought was gone. So here is my challenge. Tonight, instead of flooding your body with water, spread it through the day. Do it for 1 week and then come back here to tell me the difference. If you are ready to take that challenge, type the number 7 in the comments right now. If you are not ready, press like so I know you are still listening and thinking about it. And do not forget to subscribe for more simple science-based steps to protect your vitality. Gentlemen, your best years do not have to be behind you. With consistent choices, even as small as when you lift a glass of water, you can feel strong, clear, and confident again. This video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Always consult your physician for guidance that is right for you. Before we close, I want to leave you with something deeper than just a health tip. At this stage of life, every choice you make either builds your strength or slowly takes it away. Too often I meet men who tell me, "Doctor, I wish I had known these things sooner." My answer is always the same. It is never too late. Your body is constantly renewing itself, creating new blood cells, repairing tissue, balancing hormones. With the right habits, you can guide that renewal in your favor. Hydration is one of the simplest levers you can pull, and yet it affects everything else: the clarity of your mind, the rhythm of your heart, the steadiness of your energy, even the confidence you carry into your relationships. So I want you to imagine your next week as a test. Each morning, when you lift that glass of water, remember it is not just about quenching thirst, it is about setting the tone for your day. And each evening, when you feel the urge to drink late, remember you are choosing between shallow rest and deep recovery. If you are willing to make that choice, type the word commit in the comments right now. If you are not sure, press like and keep learning with us. And if you found this message valuable, share it with a friend who may need it. One small change can ripple through an entire life, and your ripple can begin today.